Hey, bienvenue. This is my first video on my first channel, and so I hope you will like it. So, what I'm doing here is built on a 30 by 40 lot residential house inspired by the Miller house of Eero Saarinen. I don't know if you know it, maybe Google it. It's a really nice house developed on this concept of the bedrooms and the secondary rooms on the side, and in the center the main living space with the couches and stuff like that. It's not exactly as the house from the famous architect, of course, because I wanted to give my personal view on the matter, and also to not make it the same because it would be boring, and then the Sims is different from like the possibility of a real life building. So yes, I wanted to do something different. So here we see the plan. We have one main bedroom and two smaller bedrooms, which in fact are not small at all. It could be like for a family with two kids, or maybe for a really wealthy family with one kid and someone who takes care of the house and live in the other room. The last room that you can see in this moment, like in the corner on the right, should be the kitchen, and then afterwards you can see that I put there like also some kind of room for the washing machine, the dryers and this stuff, like a room to work and settle your clothes and stuff like that. So here we can see how I'm putting the doors and the other things, and then I'm starting with the main bedroom. I had many difficulties because if you see the house from the architect from Saarinen, you will notice that the volume is very modern, but the furniture is in some way still very warm, still very cozy, and so I wanted to give the same sense, but without choosing like too old furniture, something in between. And since like the latest expansions or stuff packs, the Sims didn't have this furniture, but from like City Living or Laundry Stuff Pack, I really like those because they have a different kind of furniture that seems more similar to what we would use, and also to what Saarinen used in his building. So here we can see I'm choosing that bed. I always choose it, which is like not such a good thing, because if you don't have such a wealthy family, that bed costs a lot. So to be able to move in such a unit is very difficult. And I never use like the cheats, the money sheets, because I get bored if I do so. So I'm only after a while playing the game able to use that. But when you build a house like this in the build mode, I really like it because you're more free. You can choose whatever you want, from very cheap to very expensive. So you end up making more interesting things. Yeah, here I see myself enlarged and stuff. I just discovered the tool because I don't have the English keyboard, and so I had to search for a while on how to do that. But in the end, I found out, and I'm really happy about it. So you can see here that the combination of color is not like something so definite. It's more a mix. It is based on medium color parquet with very shiny, this one, very beautiful, with white walls. All the walls are white. I think the bathrooms in the future, when you will see that, will be like a kind of taupe, a very light taupe, And then all the colors are in the furniture and in the decorations, such as the carpets or the paintings. Yeah, here I'm choosing something for the bathroom, and I found it really hard because I don't know if I really like the tiles or not that are in this game, but like because they don't seem really interesting, but then when you match them with the wallpaper, they become much more interesting. Okay, then I chose this bathtub, which is like my favorite, and that's the shower that I always use all the time. I think it's from like adventure stuff pack, something like that. Yes. Yeah, and here I also took a lot of time to choose the things, but in the end I managed. So I think I'm pretty slow at furnishing. I don't know if I'm just too perfectionist or I'm just not so used to do it, but it took me like a lot of time to do this build, like in 3 times, because I did first the volumes, then I did all the interior designs, and then I did the landscape. Actually, like the first and the third part were shorter, but like to furnish it was a very long process. Okay, so here we are still decorating the bathroom. This is like the master bathroom, like a suite with every room actually, every bedroom actually in this build has its own private bathroom, so they are all suite, but this one is bigger and like more luxurious. I don't know how to say that word, sorry, but yes. I really like also those paintings. They are really beautiful. Here I had a problem, yes. I had to redo everything because by mistake, I canceled the main room. So yes, I'm doing it everything all over again. Sorry for this part. Maybe I should have cut that. Anyway, when you already know what to choose, it's faster, right? Also, I love that bench. It should be like from I don't know the name of that stuff bag, but it's the one like with the yoga stuff. I really like that because I do yoga myself, so I kind of recognize in my Sims when they do this stuff. Yes, and here I always have problems with like putting the lights. Maybe you guys you have a bit of difficulty to see in such a dark room, but I'm used to it actually, so I don't know. Sorry for that, anyways. Okay, so here you see the bathroom. I really like the setting of the rooms because you have like a little hallway before entering in the bathtub that I created using the wardrobes, I think, from City Living. Yes, here I put the carpets, and then I realized that if you have two carpets in symmetrical position, it's better to have them in the same pattern. Okay, yes, and those are also my favorite lamp. I'm a bit predictable, I fear in my in my builds. Like this style you see in this house is actually like the style I've been using for the past 3 or 4 months. And like independently from the themes I'm using, I just like to put them in this very colorful but very modern environment at the same way because they seem like a good place where you would really like live, really relaxing, very warm, but not like looking like the house of your grandma or something in the mountains, like a creepy place. Okay, so here I'm doing the bathroom, and that's when I realized that like where I put the windows was not a good place. And then I redo it again, but I really like the second version I did, and it's much cleaner. And also it helped me a lot with choosing the furniture, so I really like that. Yes, here I was looking to trying to put some curtains, but then I realized there's no point in making very high windows and then covering them with curtains. So I just dropped that idea. Okay. So I chose two different themes for the bedrooms. I wouldn't like to say one is a girl and one is a boy because I mean everybody can be in the same in the room they want with whatever colors. But there's two different themes. Let's say one is more a music room with the main color being red and dark wood, dark brown wood, I would say. And it has all these very cute furnishing. Yeah, I really like that hallway, and I never find the hanging thing for the hallway when I enter. So as soon as I found it, I was like, yeah, let's put it. Okay, perfect. Here I put my favorite wall lamps. I really don't like the wall lamps I have. They are too decorated for me. I would like more simple stuff. But like the simple stuff they do is always cheap looking, so I'm not very sure. Yes, actually, I don't know if I keep that set of colors for the other rooms, but they are both red. Just one is red and brown, and the other one is red and purple. So I really don't know. But I don't like to sexualize my bedroom, so let's say one is a musician's room and one is more of a painter's room, because like I really like how the painting thing, sorry, I don't know the name, was relating with the windows and then the background of the windows, because then I put the garden there. So I think it's a really nice position to paint and also really nice light. So I really like that. Yes, anyways, yes, there's a lot of red in both of these rooms. Actually, I did it like a few days ago, maybe 5, so I forgot. Such a bad memory. But I really like how these rooms came out. And maybe, yes, as I said, one of these will be more standard looking and would be the room for the butler, I think. Yeah, less like teenagers or kids room. Or maybe if I have like smaller kids, you could like temporarily change the furniture to make it look more childish, I don't know. Okay, so here I was furnishing my favorite part of the house, the hallways, because I really like to have like a smaller space and then having a big space, so you feel the bigness of the second space even more. It's a matter of proportion and of atmospheres. Yeah, here I'm looking for the chairs. Like I always choose the same chairs, and now I'm the moment really I'm really interested in orange. I don't know why. Maybe because it's like such a calming color, almost Buddhist, I don't know, in some ways. So probably like in the living space, you will see a lot of orange. Yes, also the flowers of this plant, I chose them orange. Ah, and then for the hallway, I chose a blue theme. That's original for me. Very original. Okay, here I'm choosing the carpet. I always have problems with the carpet as well, because like the ones I like never have the size that I want, and not just in terms of scale, in terms of proportion. So I find it really difficult. Yeah, here's the washing machine room, and later you will see that I will put a window as in the bathroom in what I think it is a very smart spot, because you can still have some light and in terms of cynicism, some of healthiness, I don't know, some air in the room, not in that in the Sims they open the windows, but in the real world it would be that. You can still have these windows, which are not so small, but you're able to not ruin the overall look of the facade, which I think it's like a really smart idea. So here I'm decorating the washing machine rooms with all my favorite items. I went like crazy with that because that's my favorite stuff back for furnishing. Like it's so beautiful. And then now I'm going to do the kitchen. And yes, I'm really predictable. Always use this palette of colors with light beige, light gray. I don't really see the color properly. And brown because I think that's really elegant and also in some ways modern, and also light because I don't like black in furnishing. It seems like a bit of like 10 years ago furnishing style, something like that. And so now I like this palette of colors much more. It's really relaxing but also elegant. Yeah, really like that. Anyway, now I'm doing this, yes, choosing the air thing. Perfect. I don't know about the shape of this kitchen, but it seemed interesting. Like, I like when the rooms um, almost make you have an idea of the path you have to follow. And also I like when you like enter a room and you have a wall, so it's not like predictable. I don't like to have like the toilet in front of the door or something like that. I like it to be more mysterious because I think that's also more elegant. Yeah, now I'm putting decorations on the kitchen. I don't know if I put the decoration correctly, but anyway, you can fix it in the future. The problem with this is that I put like two things for the animal to eat, but then I put no space for them to sleep. Maybe I did it unconsciously because like I don't like the beds they put them for the animals. And also I like when animals sleep on the couch or on the bed because I find that much cuter. But anyway, yeah. And then I put in there like the cliche of the wealthy family unit, the piano. But in that space it looked really good, so I couldn't do anything else. And also the bar, yeah, this house actually is a pretty much a cliche, like with the bar and the piano. Or the bourgeoisie meeting here at night to discuss anthropology, I don't know. Yes. And also I love those green chairs from like is it a staff pack? The one with the gym furniture and the new gym clothes. Okay, there I'm putting like a table, but then I come up with like a very genius idea, although it's not really nice for me to say that. But anyway, you'll see that. And also I wanted to put like the wall behind the big chairs, but then I realized it was not so good. And in the end, I also come up with a better idea for that space to give some division between the entrance, the dining room, and the living room. Although it's like one big open space, I like to be some ways divided. And also that trick I did with the plant and the vase, it's not my idea. Like I got that from some Sims YouTuber or something, and I found that really beautiful. So I just used it. I don't remember exactly the name of who did it first, but congratulations to you. You had a really nice idea. Okay, and then I thought like my original idea was this, to have the dining room in front of the kitchen, in the middle, the living room, and then to have in the two little extensions, the like a studio, so some space for abilities or activities or stuff like that. So we have the chess table, we have the piano on the other side with the bar didn't fit, so I put the word with the furniture that I really like, although it's pretty like old looking, but anyway. And then that mother table with the computer, maybe if someone is a writer or a critic, like a really new career that I really love from City Living. Very good career. And by the way, I'm really looking forward for the season expansion pack and the gardener career, because I always love when my Sims grow the vegetables in their garden and stuff like that. And I always thought there are so many gardeners in the world that cut your plants or like your neighbor plants, like even those that have those big shops where you buy the plants and then you put them in your house. And that career was never considered one for the Sims. It was almost almost like a racial thing towards garden. Like it's not good enough to have it there. But now I'm really happy because like also like Sims that like to stay outdoors and cultivate things didn't have like a proper career that could use to follow their inclinations. So now I think that we solved that problem. Ah, yes, that the thing to go to the house. I really like that. It is not my idea. It is from the original house, the Saarinen one, and I really like that. Like to have like 2 squares and then 2 3 and then 2 squares of the pavement. Really like that. Yeah, here I think I'm skipping some of the the roof plants because it was really boring to see them all. But anyway, I put that kind of skylight over their living room. I really like that idea also because the roof was really big, so I had to do something with that. And here I'm looking for the perfect position for this lot. Actually, I think that the entrance like is on the other side of the lot, but I didn't really care because I just was looking for a way to have like a little bit of a pool and not to have such big windows on a side where you could see them, because I like when there's privacy and stuff like that. And also the building is not higher than the soil, so you don't have much privacy having such big windows. And so I thought that to put the bushes was a good idea, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, here yeah, I'm building the pool, which is really nice. I used that the flooring, I don't know from which expansion is it. Either City Living or like the Spa Day stuff back. Ah yeah, that was the name. Yeah, and then the decorations of the pool I had to simplify them because I didn't really like that. And also I'm sorry for the quality of the video that just went like very bizarre in some way. But here I'm putting, maybe I'm cutting this part, I don't know. Yeah, I cut it a lot because I thought it was not really pleasant for you to watch this. Yeah, and also I did the plants go circular all around the lot to define that a bit more. Yeah, anyway, I put just a simple barbecue, 4 people table, few benches, which I really like. They seem really meditation benches, really relaxing on the pool because I don't know why, but there's no chair to lay in this game. I'm just like, we always had that in the Sims. Where are they now? They can't lay in the sun. I hope that maybe when the season expansion comes out, we have that chance because I think it would be really interesting. Yeah, and here I'm doing that bit of gardening. I don't know if it was a good idea, that garden. I don't know if I like it still, but I wanted some green. Maybe it should have been more metaphysical and less fiabesque. I don't know. But it's nice to have that garden also for the the person that stays in the red and brown room. It gives them such a nice view. They have the best room, I think. Those poor sweet master sweet guys just look over the bush. So I don't know. Anyway, I did a bit of gardening to keep it simple because like modern house, simple garden, not the fiabesque versions one that seems like Frodo's houses in Lord of the Rings. And then I put those lights that I really like. And did that entrance. I tried some gates, but then I realized I didn't like any of them. Okay, and here we'll start the screenshots. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.